Welcome in everybody to this week's edition of Valpo Basketball Weekly, brought to you by Tire Barn Warehouse with the head coach Mary Evans, Brandon Vickery with you. And Coach, it was a win that really exemplified the progress of the program from game one of conference play, losing by double figures at home against Southern Illinois, to going on the road and beating the Salukis by double figures on Saturday. And really the physicality of the team, it seemed like from game one of conference to the end of conference play, grew as well. Just what did you see in terms of the growth of the team in that time?
I think you hit it on the head. I think we, kind of came into conference after our non-conference schedule, and we kind of got smacked in the face a little bit with the physicality of this league. Southern Illinois is one of the most physical teams, I think, in the league. And so that kind of woke us up. And I think throughout the conference slate, I think this team has just gotten tougher. And I think, for them to win on Saturday through an extremely physical game and to end up being the more physical team, I think shows a lot of growth in them. And, it's important. You win games in March by being the tougher team. You win games in March by defending. And I think they did that on Saturday. And I think that shows a lot of growth in this team and in this program.
Speaking of growth, 6-3 in the second half of conference, and quite simply avoiding the first round of Hoops in the Heartland. What does it mean?
It means a lot. It's something we talked about. This team, we've talked a lot about this team kind of being the foundation of the growth of this program and being the foundation of where we want to get this program to be. And they set some goals this year. And one of them was not to play in the first round. So for them to achieve that, I think is really big for this program moving forward. And just their growth in the last 9 games has been huge. I think we've come together. We've gotten some kids back off of injury that have helped with the depth part of the process. But they've really stuck together with our motto of just getting better every day and learning from every single game and growing from every single game. And they just continue to get better and better, and hopefully that'll lead to us playing our best basketball in the league.
When there's this type of jump in a program, I think a lot of times it's one star player came in and turned things around. That has not been the case. It's been everyone on your team getting better, and every team's going to say it's a team effort, but it's really been exemplified by your team. What is it about the balance of the team that's impressed you?
I think they're just very unselfish kids across the board. I think they all want everyone on this team to be successful. They've all bought in, and our system is very much about playing balanced basketball and understanding that each night we go out there to play, it could be a different person that leads us in scoring. We kind of take what the defense gives us, and I think everyone's stayed ready. Everyone's been ready to step up, and then when it's been their opportunity, they've stepped up and taken advantage of that. And I think this weekend Grace White really stepped up for us. She had 2 really good games coming off of being out with injury, and it's just anyone on this team at any moment can be kind of the star player in a game, and that's kind of what we want in this program. It's what we're going to sell in this program, is that there's not always going to be just one star player. It's going to be team oriented.
Let's start to look ahead and talk about the tournament this weekend. The MVC Tournament, always special, but this year in particular, the strength of the conference, you being a big part of the jump in the conference. Just what does it mean to participate in the conference tournament this weekend?
It's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, this conference is so good, like top to bottom. All the teams are really strong. Anyone can win on any night. It's a good style of basketball. Teams play different styles, but all of them are really fun to play against and to be a part of. And the atmosphere in Moline is great. And, we're excited to get out there and get an opportunity to play Bradley for the 3rd time. I mean, they're a very talented squad, a very tough squad. And we're just looking for the opportunity to go out and play another game together. And again, to continue just getting better and learning and growing from every situation.
Let's talk more about Bradley. What else can you tell us about him? What do you have to do to come away with the win?
We've got to limit them in transition. We've got to keep them off the boards. We've got to play through some physical play. I mean, they're a physical team as well. They like to defend with physicality. So we're going to have to be ready for that again and be ready to handle that physicality, to be able to move the basketball and try to get the best shots that we can. And we're going to have to guard. We're going to have to defend them. We did not do that at their place. We gave up 90 points, and we're not going to be able to do that on Friday night.
Good luck this week.
Thank you.
There she is, the head coach of the Valpo women's basketball program, Mary Evans. Plenty of positive momentum for the Valpo women as they head into Hoops in the Heartland. They have a first-round bye and will go into the quarterfinals on Friday night against the Bradley Braves. For all the latest in Valpo women's basketball, check out valpoathletics.com. Valpo Basketball Weekly is sponsored by Tire Barn Warehouse. For all major brand tires, wheel alignments, and more, visit Tire Barn at 451 West Northland Drive, Valparaiso. Tire Barn installs more than 3 million tires a year. How about your next set? Visit www.tirebarn.com.